Hello, everybody. I'm Tony Walters,
And I'm Donnell.
and we help couples over the age of 40 who are still working 9 to 5 create income online. Today, we're back with another video, and we're going to talk about how nothing can stop you but you.
Nothing can stop you but you. Listen, in this video, what you won't see is the shenanigans that went on before that. None of our equipment working. None of it is going right. We can't get the right angles, the right lighting. None of this is going correct. But we are bringing you this video. I have an awesome editor who edited all of the stuff out. So just so you know, nothing can stop us, and we are living proof of that in this very moment. Just to tell you that we are having a very hard time making this video. And, we're not gonna stop.
We're not gonna stop. We're
We're
gonna
not
get
gonna
it
stop.
done
So
anyway.
this live, just so the people know, just so y'all know that it was a big deal. So, but we're moving on because nothing can stop us.
Right. So I just want to say, when you decide and make up in your mind that you are going to work towards something, whatever that is, everything under God's creation is going to try to come against you.
It's gonna fight you.
It's going to fight you. You're going to have a fight. You have to, once you decide, you have to understand that things are going to come up against you to stall you, to stop you, to get you off track. And you have to stay determined, because if you don't, you're going to keep starting over. You're going to keep stopping. You're not going to accomplish anything until you make the decision that absolutely nothing can stop you. Because the only thing that can stop you is you. If you decide to give up when everything comes up against you, then that is what actually stops you, not the actual thing, because you can get past that thing that's trying to stop you. But you have to be strong enough and say, no matter what comes up, I'm going to press forward. I'm going to get this done. I've been trying to make a video since last night. It's probably going on the 12th hour, and we're just now actually getting it done. So I was determined to get my videos out and get them out on time. And no matter what was going to go, no matter what, I was going to get it done. And you have to kind of have that attitude and determination for whatever you're working on. Even if it's an online business, if it's just you deciding to do whatever, whenever you decide to do something to better yourself, you're going to have some opposition. And just keep moving forward.
Right, and the universe is set up and it's designed. In my opinion, it's designed to see how tough you are.
Yeah.
The universe knows that it's not tougher than you. It's just designed to test you to see how tough you are, and you just have to fight it, because if you fight it and you push forward enough, it's gonna give up and it's gonna give in.
Yeah.
Give up and give in and give you all the things that you want. You just have to be the one to make sure that you keep pushing through, no matter what the little small obstacles are that's gonna be in your way. It's designed. It's all by design.
Yeah.
And you just have to, if you're smart enough to realize that it's all by design and keep pushing forward no matter what, then you'll eventually get what you want to have and more. That's just
right.
That's just the way it goes.
That's the way it works.
I didn't make the rules. I just understand them a lot of the times. Not all the time, but a lot of the times.
And sometimes it'll be small things. Sometimes it'll be big things. We've had a lot of big things come up to kind of stop our progress.
And to be honest, we deal with the big things a lot better than the small things. It'd be the smallest things, like the tripod won't stay up, or the sun is going down. It'd be the smallest little thing that be like, you know what? Forget it. I'm not doing this no more. I had enough. I just forget it for today. And those are the things. The smallest things will be the things that'll kind of trip you up the most. We've had catastrophes that we have to deal with out here on this road while we're driving. And I'm prepared for a major catastrophe. I'm prepared to be stuck on the side of the road, broke down. I'm prepared to not have a bad attitude in those instances. But when my tripod doesn't work and it keeps falling over, that may send me over the edge. And I can't even function. Or if my wife gets the giggles when she's trying to make a video, it be the smallest things that may trip you up. And that's just how the universe. And you gotta push through.
I have to laugh to keep from being mad. So I just I laugh. That's how I deal with it, so I can push through.
Yeah, that's how we do.
Because yes, the smallest things trip you up, and you be like, "Oh, why is it so hard?"
Mm-hmm.
And it's just to get you off track.
Mm-hmm.
It's just to keep you from doing what you're supposed to do.
Right. Once you make a promise to yourself, the most important thing is try to keep that promise by any means. Keep that promise to yourself, because that's the win. Doing the thing that you said you was gonna do, that is the win. And this is a win. I put this in the W in the dubs because it's a win, because it's been a bit of a struggle, and just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
But push through. You can do it.
Push through. Push through sickness. Push through when your finances ain't right. Push through when you ain't seeing eye to eye with your spouse. Push through when your kids are acting up. Push through when just whatever the situation is. Push through it. And then on the other side of it, you're gonna be happy that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Going through it, not so much, but on the other side of it, you're gonna look back, and each thing, it's gonna make us stronger. Everything we've been through out here on this road with all the issues with my health. I had a stroke. It just made us stronger. It made our relationship stronger. When things got tight for owner operators out here, we went from making so much money to making this amount of money, and we had to adjust. It just made us stronger. It made us work together better. So don't let, when the obstacles come up, don't let them destroy you. Let them make you stronger. Sit down and work it out, and you will be able to get through it. And that will be how nothing can stop you. And just have that attitude, like, I don't care what comes up against what I'm trying to do, I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to keep moving forward.
That's the only way, because you can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you may have to step back and take a breath.
Yeah.
And then rethink it, and then go again.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
do.
You got messages coming through on the screen. It's just all kind of little stuff that we've made a video for you guys in real time, stuck in the TA parking lot.
Right. Stuck in the parking lot waiting on your next load, because this previous load, we just sat on the load, and it took them a whole day to get our load ready. You're supposed to be ready in 2 hours. Right. Things happen. And you just have to just keep moving forward, because don't let nothing stop you.
That's the face. That's the face that you got to make sometimes, just to make sure you keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. And make sure, do what you say.
Mm-hmm.
And, my best thing is funny. If I can make things somehow to be funny, so that way I can deal with it better, then that's the best way for me to get by things. So as long as I keep her laughing.
Me too. That's how I just have to laugh, because I used to get mad.
Right.
That didn't cause nothing but high blood pressure and sickness, and the anger is not gonna change it.
Right.
It's just gonna make the situation even harder. The situation ain't gonna go away. So that laughter will make things a little bit more lighthearted for you to get through it.
Right. It eases the tension a little bit.
Yeah.
It eases the tension.
Yeah.
So
try to remember that when you in it, you don't always think, but if you just remember to calm down, you'll start thinking clearer, and just think of something that makes you laugh.
You might need a minute.
Yeah.
You might need a minute. You know what I'm saying? You might need a minute or two to just, step back, take a breath, Start again.
Start again.
Start again. So
Okay.
what we got our
So okay,
couples
we got
situation.
another
This,
couple situation.
this ain't even a question. This is a situation that I'm kind of perplexed. I'm pretty perplexed about the situation at hand.
Okay.
So tell me the situation.
Okay.
Again.
So someone asked, how do I handle this situation? My husband said he needs peace. He needs me to be his peace, but he doesn't know how to tell me to be his peace, and I feel like he's the reason he doesn't have peace. That's how she put it. And so when we asked, okay, what did he mean by it? What does peace mean to him? She said, I don't know. He won't give me a specific answer. He can't answer that question of what peace means to him.
Well, as a man, we require some peace, but for me, I don't know about the next guy, but for me, if I say I need peace, I'm gonna tell you what that peace looks like for me. If it's I need you to get off me, if I need you to get off me a little bit and back up and just give me some space to breathe a little bit, then that's the solution. Hey, just give me a minute. Not right now. Just give me a minute and let me get my thoughts together and make sure I can say the right thing to let you know. But if as a man, if I can't tell you exactly what the problem is, how are you going to even fix it? How can you address something that I can't tell you? So this person who had this question, unfortunately, you're in a no-win situation, in my opinion, because if he's not willing to give you the answers that you need to take if you can't give you an answer, then there's no solution for you. There's nothing for you to do if he can't tell you, like, hey, well, I need you to, I can't just tell you, hey, just top me off and go shut up and go sit in the corner. I don't know if that's going to do. I feel fine now, but after I feel fine, I should be able to tell you, all right, since you done that for me, okay, cool, this is what my problems is, and then explain to you what the problem is, and then give you some time to come up with a solution or come up with a plan of action to correct whatever's wrong. But if I don't give you the instructions, then you don't know what to do, and you're never going to know what to do unless I give you the instructions. That's just me. My forward thinking. That's how I conduct myself. If I have a problem, only way that I can get my problem solved is by telling my wife what the problem is. And this is what the problem is. Now, it's up to her to try to come up with a solution for what my problem is, and then we can talk about some things that she come like, wait, well, I have an idea. If this is what's bothering you, then try this, or then maybe I can do this, or maybe this can happen. You have to have somebody has to have some ideas. Somebody has to have some ideas on how to fix the problem versus shut up, get out my face. That's not solving what the issue. We have to get to the bottom of what the issue is, and only then we can come up with solutions. Now we can come up with some solutions together. That's the best way. Unfortunately, I don't really have. I don't know if that helped. Don't seem like it's very much help, but it's an impossible situation without all of the information. And I'm the type of person is, for me personally, I need all the information.
You gonna ask the questions?
Yeah, I need all the information. Yeah. So that way, once I get all the information, then I can tell you what I think. But if you hold back the information that's important, then I'm probably gonna tell you something wrong.
Yeah.
And
we did ask her questions, but she was just like, she was just telling us, I don't know, because he ain't telling me. But I feel like was like, I feel like he's a problem. We said, okay, well, what do you mean by that? She was like, cause he doesn't she feels disrespected. He doesn't communicate well. Um, he likes to hang out. So I think it's some more underlying issues behind it, and that's what he's just using that as an excuse. But
Yeah, sometimes I
also,
mean,
yeah, we did tell her, and also they were pretty new. They were a couple years married.
mm,
So sometimes when you are married for years and your husband says one thing, you kind of figure out what he really means. But newlyweds, pretty new, she may really not know
what the,
what to do in
and you
order for
said it was
him to feel like he has
in
peace.
this situation. You did I hear you say that he feels disrespected?
She feels
She
disrespected
feels
because
disrespected.
every time she asks him, "What do you mean? What do I do need to do? How can I help you?" He either fusses at her, cusses at her, but he doesn't ever give her a real
Right,
answer.
right.
So I feel like that's just something he's using
Or
in the form of not really telling the truth. But I mean, people were telling her, he probably is going through something and he doesn't know how to communicate it well, and maybe he needs to go see a counselor, therapist, and but some people, they might not be really for that, going to see a counselor or a therapist, especially right in
yeah, and
in the beginning.
and
They ain't.
and for men, sometimes in my case, sometimes
They ain't going.
early on, I feel in some phases of the relationship, I may have feel inadequate. Uh, Maybe I'm not making the type of money that I need to make because we got these upcoming things going on. Or I'm just not. I'm not pulling in that money like I need to for whatever reason. It may, and that reason may be out of my control. But the fact still remain is I'm not achieving the financial goals that I have at the particular time, and that's a blow. And there's really no explanation. A man can't really explain that. Like, nah, I just ain't making the money. And
Right,
a
but
man
don't
ain't going
say
a man
that
ain't
you
going
need peace. Your wife is not your wife,
yeah
not. But he probably just don't know how to communicate, right?
yeah, and that's it. That's
Or
a
what the real issue is. It's something. It's an issue, and
he
that's
has an
probably
issue.
not the real issue.
Yeah,
But
the issue of peace is
we can't give a good answer without.
the whole
Yeah,
the
and
whole
then
the
we
whole
asking questions to her, and her responses ain't that great either. So I don't know, but
right
that was the question or the situation,
right.
and I
I mean,
just
it's
think it's something else,
right
and
until
they're not going to be able to figure out how to fix it until he
until all the
says whatever.
information is
Yeah,
out, and men to be in a vulnerable point is very, very hard for men to put themselves in a vulnerable position. It's something that's really, really hard to do. You have to really have a lot of, you have to have confidence in your manness in order to allow yourself to be in a vulnerable position in order to give out your real feelings or your real thought process. You Men can't really, that's hard to do. And it takes a lot of it takes a lot of practice, and it takes a lot of inner trust. So he may not trust her enough to really say what's going on deep down inside. And if they've only been married for a couple years, you know I don't want to be the one to say this, but marriage is an adjustment, and you don't always want to adhere to the rules of being married. You don't always want to do that. Even
mm,
after a couple years, you have to get used to adhering to marriage life, and sometimes that transition takes longer for men. It took me a long time to really
mm,
adhere to married rules and married life, to sharing everything with my wife
yeah,
and being forthcoming with all the information that I might be going through in my head or whatever. It took a long time. So, and that may be the case here. Is this something that he's gonna have to deal with it and accept it and lean on his wife to have some patience and some understanding, so that way he can really say what he is, say what's going on with him.
Mm-hmm.
If he's on the up and up. Now, if there's shenanigans involved, then you may never get none of that. But I mean, if he's on the up and up, then eventually he's going to come forth with the information, so that way you can fix whatever problem that you have. If he's on the up and up, if not, as a former whoremonger, a man of the streets.
I know what a whoremonger.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a convenient way to, you know, if I'm out doing something that I ain't got no business doing, that's a good way to, you
I
know.
need some peace because I'm fussing at you. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, he might have,
yeah, we don't know. We don't know that.
And I don't want to put that, that in nobody. But for me, when I was in a similar process, and I need, you don't be, because my wife wasn't acting like none of my side pieces. That's I need, because I can't understand why my wife ain't doing what my side pieces are doing. I can't understand, and it's making me mad, and I'm mad at her because why you ain't getting with the program? Because all of these ones over here, they doing what I need them to do. Why you ain't doing what I need you to do? That's not the way to be. That's you.
And then they'll understand if you do what you're supposed to do. Lead by example.
It took me
Lead by example.
Umpteen years to figure out that the reason why my side pieces is acting right is because I'm doing what they want me to do. By going against my wife to be with them, that's why they acting right. My wife is knowing that, gone. I get them to do it. I ain't doing it. Get them to do whatever it is that you want. Let them act right. I ain't gonna act right because you ain't acting right here. You know what I mean? So if you're not acting right, if you're not giving what you need to give at the house, then the house ain't gonna be right. No matter,
not gonna be peaceful.
It's not gonna be peaceful.
No.
And if you got somebody else entertaining, if you got someone outside the home that's entertaining whatever they're entertaining in your mind, then it's gonna cloud the vision of what you got going on inside. So that's the best I can answer. I hope that helped. I hope that kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of unknowns, and I don't want to accuse this person of doing something.
If he say he need peace, he needs to be peace.
Right.
You be the peace that you saying you need, and your wife will follow you.
Right. I had to learn that the hard way. If I lead my wife the way I'm supposed to lead her, then she'll give me all the peace that I'm required. It's just that simple. If I show peace and I live that way, when something interrupts my peace, it's not gonna be her. She's the one that's gonna be like, hey, what's going on with you? And I'm to tell her what's going on, and she's gonna try to make it right. Mm-hmm. And she's gonna try to be there. She's supposed to be there for me to be comfortable enough to say what's really bothering me. And I'm almost guaranteeing that's 90% of it is he's not comfortable enough to tell her exactly what's going on. Mm-hmm. And since that's the case, it's not going to be right. We want war. There's war. There's no peace. I want war.
Yeah, that's what you're going to get is war.
That's what
until he figure it out.
Until he figure it out.
Then when he figure it out, he'll get his peace.
To the young lady who had this situation, I'm sorry that we couldn't give you more information, but you're gonna be in war until he's comfortable to bring y'all out of war.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna go. So I hope that you can endure, because relationships matter. Marriage matters. Like you said, like we've been saying through this whole video, please continue to push through and try to figure out what that man's problem is, so that way you can be his peace.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
All
us.
right. Yeah, that's the best answer we can come up with for this situation.
For this situation.
Okay, so let's move to the next thing. So what is it? Trucker PSA.
Trucker PSA.
Trucker PSA.
We're in bad weather right now. It's snow all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Stop riding so close.
Slow down and give yourself some space in front. And just because your truck has 4-wheel drive, that doesn't mean that you're good.
Right.
That doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that.
And it doesn't mean you're going to react well in a
Right.
situation.
Right.
So the more space you give yourself, the better
Slow down.
chance is, if something does happen, you'll still be able to react in time, because you have enough space between you and the next vehicle.
Right. Take the 10 minutes being late than not getting there at all.
Yeah.
Arrive safely.
Arrive safely.
Give yourself some time and slow down.
Slow down.
That's the best thing I can say at this time
Don't
right
ride
now.
so close to people.
Yeah, just slow down and give yourself some space. That's our
that's
PSA.
our PSA for today. All right, so then that's it. That's all we have for you guys today. If you have any questions you want us to answer, you can put it in the comments.
Right.
You could come and join our Freedom Couples Club on School, where we created that for couples like us that want to grow together, that want to help each other, that want to bounce ideas off of each other. So just come join the group. Come in there, introduce yourself, say what you're working on, what you need help with. We'll love to have you.
One thing I want to say to the people that's in the group, you don't really see me. I don't really make comments on the group or whatever. But for me, the part of the driving that I do, I'm locked in. And my driving is, I do most of the daytime driving. So the daytime driving I be locked in. So it's kind of hard for me to, take my stops, my breaks, and do, and get online and answer. I don't really have a lot of mental capacity for that type of thing. But I am around. I do look at the comments. I do. I am around, even though if you don't see me, I stay in the background a lot. So just, there is a couple in the couples, in the Freedoms Couple Club. There is a couple. We are a team. We are a unit. It's just my part of the job is in the background. So see y'all next time.
See y'all in the next video.
All right.
Bye.